We all know the social hierarchy of high school. At the top, the elite. The rich kids with their brand new cars and designer clothes. At the bottom, well, you're about to meet her. This is Mira. She just moved here from across the country to live with her aunt. Her parents were supposedly lost at sea a few years ago. At least, that's what the school file says. Mira walking through the hallway. Students turn and stare, whispering behind their hands. She bumps into a cheerleader, spilling her books. EW. Watch where you're going, charity case. The cheerleader's friends laugh. A jock steps forward, kicking one of Myra's books down the hall. Hey, don't you know this is our hall? Go back to the dumpster you crawled out of. Mira scrambles to pick up her books. She keeps her head down. We see her eyes, however. They are not sad. They are calculating, observing. She knows a script when she sees one, and she's just playing her part. Day 1 was a disaster. Day 2 was worse. The queen bee, a girl named Tara Vance, smelled blood in the water. The school cafeteria. It's the lunch rush. Tara Vance is sitting at the center table, surrounded by her sycophants. She wears a pristine white dress and looks at Mira with pure contempt. Hey, Mira. I heard you're so poor. You had to move in with your aunt because your parents abandoned you? Or wait, did you even have parents? Or were you raised in a cardboard box? The cafeteria erupts in laughter. Mira is standing in the lunch line. She looks down at her tray, the free and reduced lunch tray. Save the taxpayers' money, honey. We don't want your poverty germs. Here, I'll buy you lunch. Tara walks over, holding a carton of milk. She slams it on Myra's tray, but accidentally tips it over. Milk spills all over Myra's shirt and the tray. Oops. Guess that's what you get for being a nobody. The crowd watches. They expect Mira to cry, to run. But Mira just takes a deep breath, a faint, almost imperceptible smile on her lips. She had just crossed the line. But Mira wasn't crying. She wasn't scared. She was waiting. She had been given one rule by her aunt. Don't reveal who you are until you've seen how they treat the real you. And now, she was bored of the game. Mira doesn't run. She just looks up at Tara, her eyes suddenly cold. She picks up the now empty milk carton, looks at it, and then back at Tara. Are you done, Tara? Or do you have more of your daddy's money you need to waste to feel important? The cafeteria goes silent. No one talks to Tara like that. Tara's face turns red with fury. What did you just say to me? You're going to regret that. I doubt it. Mira walks away from the lunch line, leaving the mess. She's done playing the victim. She heads straight for the principal's office. The principal's office. The principal, Mr. Henderson, looks stressed. Tara and her father, Mr. Vance, are sitting opposite him. Mr. Vance is a pompous, overweight man in a cheap suit who is the town's biggest real estate developer. Mira stands by the door, a black folder in her hand. This orphan has been harassing my daughter. She made a scene in the cafeteria, and I want her expelled. Or do I need to call the school board and remind them who paid for the new football stadium? Mr. Vance, please. I'm sure we can work this out. Tara smirks at Mira. She thinks she's won. Just admit you're a nobody, Mira. Apologize to me in front of the whole school, and maybe I'll let you stay in the janitor's closet they call a classroom. Mira steps forward. She places the black folder on the principal's desk. It's heavy, expensive looking. Principal Henderson, I was told to give this to you if the harassment crossed a line. The principal opens the folder. His eyes scan the documents. First, confusion. Then his jaw drops. He turns pale. What is this? This is a deed? Inside that folder was a deed. A deed to the school. And a letter of instruction from the Holder Foundation. Mira sits down calmly. She turns to Mr. Vance. You're right, Mr. Vance. You did pay for the new football stadium. It was a donation to curry favor with the school board to get the zoning permit for your new mall. A clever little bribe, really. Mr. Vance goes rigid. How do you know about that? You asked who I was? You should be careful who you insult. My father didn't abandon me. He died 5 years ago. He was Robert Holder. The name hits like a bomb. Mr. Vance stands up, knocking his chair over. Robert Holder? The tech mogul? The one who founded Holder Tech? He was a billionaire. Robert Holder was one of the richest men in the world. When he died, he left his entire fortune to his only daughter, Mira. But he didn't want her to grow up spoiled. He wanted her to know struggle. So she spent 2 years living with her aunt, going to public school, to see the real world. Mira stands up. She looks down at Tara, who is now frozen in fear. Those poverty germs you were worried about, Tara? I'm pretty sure they can't survive contact with a platinum credit card. The hallway. The word has spread like wildfire. Everyone is gathered. Students are whispering, looking at their phones. The news is online. Dude, look. That Mira girl owns the school. She's worth like $5 billion. Mira walks out of the principal's office. Tara is right behind her, crying. She grabs Myra's arm. Mira, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just joking. We can be friends. Please, you have to understand, I was just stressed out. You know how it is. Mira stops. She looks at Tara's hand on her arm and gently pulls it away. Her face is stone cold. You called me a charity case. You called my dead parents abandoners. You mocked my clothes and my food. And now, just because I have money, you're nice? Mira leans in close. Your apology is worthless, Tara. It's not real. It's just fear. Mira turns to face the entire hallway. She speaks loud enough for everyone to hear. My father taught me one thing. The measure of a person is how they treat someone who can do nothing for them. And all of you failed. The students look at the floor, ashamed. The jocks shuffle their feet. Effective immediately, the Holder Foundation is revoking the school's scholarship fund. Gasps echo in the hallway. The principal looks like he's going to have a heart attack. That money was meant to help underprivileged kids get an education. But I've seen how this school treats underprivileged kids. It's a toxic circus. I'm pulling the funding. Cut to Mr. Vance's office. It's lavish. He's pacing. Mira walks in, accompanied by a lawyer in an expensive suit. Mira, please. You can't pull the plug on them all. That land deal requires the school to be open. It's my life's work. I'll double the scholarships. Triple them. Mira sits down. She isn't angry.
She is a businesswoman now.
I don't want your money, Mr. Vance. I want the land.
What?
The land your mall was being built on. The city owns it, but you have a 60-year lease. Mira slides a document across the desk. It's a buyout offer. I want the lease. I'll pay you 20% more than what you put in, and I'll cover the rezoning costs. You walk away with a profit and a savior reputation for trying to keep the school afloat. The media loves a martyr. Mr. Vance looks at the number. It's enormous. He starts sweating again, but this time it's greed.
But why?
What are you going to do with it? It's just an empty lot. I'm building a housing complex. Low-income housing. Mr. Vance stares in disbelief. Low-income housing is the opposite of his luxury mall. You're going to destroy the property value of the entire neighborhood. I'm going to help people. That's the difference between me and your family. Mira stands up. Sign the papers, Mr. Vance. Or I'll expose your tax evasion to the IRS. I have the receipts. A stunned silence. Mr. Vance realizes he has been outplayed by a teenager. With a trembling hand, he picks up the pen. A time lapse. The new housing complex is built. It's modern, beautiful, and welcoming. Cut to the schools a month later. The atmosphere has changed. The bullies are gone. Tara is seen sitting alone, her friends having abandoned her now that her money is gone. Mira is walking through the new complex. She's wearing a simple, but elegant, dress now. She looks poised. She stops to talk to a young mother who is moving into the complex with her child. Thank you, Miss Holder. We couldn't have afforded a place like this anywhere else. Just call me Mira. And don't worry about the rent. The foundation has it covered for the first year. Mira walks away. She sees Tara sitting on a bench near the school, looking dejected. Tara sees her and looks away in shame. She had the power to destroy Tara. She had the power to destroy them all. But that's not who she is. Mira walks over to Tara and sits next to her. It's lonely at the bottom, isn't it?
Carefully. Tara replies.
Are you here to mock me? You won. You own everything. I'm not here to mock you. I'm here to ask if you want a job. Tara looks up in shock.
A job?
The new community center needs a coordinator. You were the head of the cheerleading squad. You can organize events. You can help people.
You just have to wanna.
Mira stands up. Or you can sit here and be the poor girl everyone ignores. Your choice. Mira walks away. Tara is left with the decision. After a moment, she stands up, wipes her tears, and follows Mira. She wasn't rich because she had money. She was rich because she had character. And in the end, she showed them all that the real power isn't in what you own, but in who you choose to become. A beautiful drone shot of the new complex and the school. Mira is walking home, looking at the sunset. She smiles. It's the first genuine smile we've seen. They bullied the poor girl, but they didn't know she was a billionaire's daughter. And now, the whole town knows that kindness is the only currency that truly matters. Be careful who you step on. You never know who you're stepping over. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. What would you have done if you were Mira? Let me know in the comments below.